guys? Rick Trejos Sport Taekwondo. Just want to start making vlogs. I tried to do this before, but it really wasn't working out very well. So I decided to make a vlog for the next 2.5 weeks. I'm gonna try. My goal is to try and post every single day. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but just every single day up to state championships. All right. So this year, 2017, the USA Taekwondo State Championships for California are going to be in Fresno, California, April 1st and 2nd. So I thought it would be a good idea for me just to kind of vlog the next couple weeks, where I'm at, how much I weigh, what I need to weigh, some of the training that I'm doing. If it helps anybody, that's great. If not, no biggie. At least it's for me to look back and be able to say, this is where I was at that time, whatever it is. Yesterday I was training with a good friend of mine, Israel Garcia, who owns a school, Edge Martial Arts Academy in Fairfield, and he was saying it'd be, he agreed it'd be probably a good idea for me to do this. Just gonna tell you kind of what my day consisted of today. So yesterday was the first day of testing week. Tested a few students. Pretty excited because I got to test my first Tiny Tiger student, and we barely started this program, I think, in the middle of February, so it's a big deal, and it was kind of real cool to see him get his first stripe. So I look forward to seeing a lot more progression from him and seeing where he goes. It's going to be pretty cool. And then this week is going to be the first day of kind of regular classes, full regular class testings. And so what I did was this morning, after I took my son to school, I went to go pick up Mr. Garcia, my friend, and then we went to Vision, picked up a bunch of stuff that we needed to get, came back, got a couple uniforms that I needed to get done. I needed to get logos put on, so I took those to the Coliseum here in town. That's where I get my shirts done, and I get my uniforms done. So took that there, should be done by Wednesday, and then I went home for a little bit, got some food, and now I'm on my way to teach classes at 3:15. So I got about 20 minutes until I get there and start. But where I'm at right now with weight-wise for state championships, all right, as of today, I weighed myself this morning, I was about 183.8, okay? Sorry, my phone keeps moving. I was 183.8. And then I need to get to about 176. So what is that? About 6 pounds. 7 pounds just to be safe. But I usually can lose weight the last week pretty easy. So one thing I haven't been doing that I really feel like I should have been doing a lot more of is running. And it's just hard. Got my 2 jobs. I teach and have another job. And I have my kids at home, my wife, I have 3 kids. So it's kind of hard to find time, but I think that's also what I want this kind of vlog to be about, is kind of the journey and being able to really put stuff in priority. Whenever you want to get something done, whenever you have a goal, I tell my students, very important to prioritize your life and make sure that you're working towards that goal. And I think that's one thing I've been lacking for me, just me personally, competition-wise, for me competing, is it's been kind of hard for me to prioritize that, and really had to take a step back and look at everything and figure out what I need to do. So that's what I'm doing now. And these next 2.5 weeks, my goal is to run every single day 2 to 3 miles a day. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is really push myself, whether it's raining, whether it's not, whether I don't feel like it, whether my legs hurt, whether I'm feeling a little under the weather. It doesn't matter. I should be able to push myself and still be able to go and train at least the 2 miles. It doesn't take that long, just to keep myself going. And I think that once I start running more consistently, that weight's going to drop a lot better, a lot faster. I've been eating a lot better also, changed my diet up a bit. Actually, not even a bit, a lot. So I started eating a lot healthier, smoothies and shakes a lot. I used to eat even when I was starting to eat well, I always ate a big dinner, and I think that's kind of the thing that kind of messed up my weight too, because now that I'm eating a little lighter dinner, maybe a bigger lunch, I feel a lot better, and then also I have a lot more energy throughout the day. But in the morning when I do weigh myself, I'm on the lower end, which is great. So so that's where I'm at weight wise, training wise. So training wise, I've been training with Sparta Taekwondo with Master Wee and Coach Go. So it's in Concord, California, and so it's a bit like about 35 to 40 minute drive for me to go there, but it's definitely well worth it. He's been helping me a lot. I've been training real hard. Every Sunday I can go, I go. Every Sunday there's class available. This week, these next 2 weeks, I think that I'm going to try and go Saturday and Sunday. And then also just train with my competition team here in Napa as well at our school. So that's where my training is going, right there. I got my running, eating, trying to drink a lot more water. Very important to stay hydrated. And then, so the schedule. So what we're gonna do is I'm closing classes on the Friday, which is the 31st of the end of this month, and then I'm driving down there to register, weigh in, get my credentials for coaching, because I'm gonna take about 2 to 3 students, and then stay down there Saturday, wake up, get all my stuff ready, and then go ahead and coach and fight. So my goal is obviously for my kids to do very, very well, my students to do well, and then myself also. So yeah, that's where we're at with the goals too. So yeah, that's where everything's at. And I'm probably gonna put not just about the competition stuff coming up, and not just about my training and eating and whatnot. I might talk about other stuff that's kind of been important, and kind of things that I've run into, because my program is fairly new. We just really started a business in October or November. October, but really started getting students in November, and there's a lot of mistakes that I think I did that I wish I wouldn't have done, and a lot of ones that I did that I'm glad that I did, because I learned a lot from it, and a lot of good things that I've done too. It just happened to have the good luck to make the right choice at the right time. So I'm probably going to talk about that throughout these vlogs also, because for anybody who wants to start a school, or is starting a school, or maybe that just wants a little bit more help or more information, maybe they can learn from any mistakes that I made, or even if anybody who already has a school, or anyone who's already been through the process, leave me a comment, guys. I love constructive criticism. Just go ahead and just tell me whatever it is, just straightforward, and if it can help, I'll definitely do it. What I want to do is be as successful as I can, and that doesn't mean make $1 million. For me, that means being able to affect my students, being able to support my family, and having fun every single day I go to teach. It's not a job for me. People say, oh, I hate going to work or whatever. That's not me. I don't even feel like it is work. Me going and teaching every single day, to see my students and to see them grow and get better every single time, every single class, it's incredible for me. So that's what this vlog's going to be about. Just a lot of different things, and don't really know where it's going to be heading, but I'm going to post this on my Facebook school page, and then I'll also post this on YouTube. So it'll be under just Trejos Sport Taekwondo. On YouTube, you can search it and you'll be able to find it. So I'll check in with you guys in a minute. About to get to school right now. It's 3 o'clock. 15 more minutes and I'll start class. First full day of testing. So I'll put some pictures up or something like that of the testing that's going on today. All right, guys. See you later. Alright guys, so this is actually the next day. This is Tuesday, March 14th now. So yesterday was March 13th, and I didn't get a chance to record anything after the day. So really proud of all my students. They all did well. They've been incredible actually. Breaking their boards, showing off their skills. They did awesome. They bring 100% every single time, and that's really what pushes me and motivates me to try my hardest every single day also. So
just a little recap for yesterday. After I got done teaching, I was supposed to go home at about 6:45, 7-ish, pick up my wife, and then we were gonna go to the gym with our kids. And then what happened is, baby was one of our kids was asleep, the other one was a little bit fussy. So I told her, you know what, you go ahead and just go work out, and then I'll go, later do some running. Because, like I said, my goal is 2 miles per day at least. So she did go, and it ended up, it worked out where my mother-in-law was able to take care of the kids. So my wife came back, picked me up, and then we went to In Shape. So my first time being there, and really, really liked it. And I did hit my goal, and I'll put that on the screen right now. So I did 2 miles, and then I did, did some weights. I did some conditioning stuff for my leg, like did some agility ladder, I did some sit-ups, lunges, squats, a bunch of that stuff also. So really, really good for my first day. I felt happy. And then today, the goal is to do it again. I think the thing is that what I wanted to also say today is that yesterday, the plan was this. And then, obviously some life happened, how it does. So I had to just kind of tweak it out a little bit. I was gonna anyways do my 2 miles regardless, because that's my goal, and I'm dead set on doing that. So, but luckily enough, it worked out to where I was able to go to the gym. But I think that we have to kind of make it work sometimes, especially parents, right? Especially who work a lot. You have to make it work, find time. I was going to run regardless of whatever time it was going to be. Before, when I was running a lot also, sometimes since I had my 2 jobs, I had, my kids, my wife, I wouldn't go running until about midnight, But it was important to me to do that, and I would still do it. I mean, my wife wouldn't be very comfortable with it because it would be kind of sketchy at night, but I think you have to do it. If that's your priority, you have to make sure that you put that first, and you find time to do it. So I'm glad that I did it. Now, that was my first day. So after we were done, we came home. Or actually, after we were done at the gym, we went to Target, picked up a bunch of food, and then we went home, and then I had my dinner. And I'll probably put a picture. It's going to be it's a Lean Cuisine deep dish pizza. It was so good. Then we called it a night. And so this is today. So welcome to my second day, but I'm going to put this on the first video. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon. Record some more video for today so I can post tomorrow. Thank you everybody who commented on the picture that I posted yesterday. I really, really appreciate it. A lot of support. And I also think this vlog is going to help the parents of my students, and my students, if they watch it, kind of get to know me a little bit better. So, see everybody soon. And see you next video.